First came the popular book series and then a 2008 film, and now the Spiderwick Chronicles gets a TV series version on the Roku Channel. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Dan here. This is Dan Reviews It. Welcome to my TV review for the Spiderwick Chronicles. Season 1 of this is streaming now on the Roku Channel. No word yet whether we will get a Season 2 or not. And I did see the movie when it first came out, the 2008 film, but I did not really read the books. I understand that this series does deviate a little bit, or maybe a lot, I don't know, from the book franchise. But look, as there are several books in the franchise, there are certainly many places for a season 2 or 3 to take this story, and it is certainly left open-ended for that possibility. I think the movie was fairly self-contained, but I think also left it sort of open enough that if they wanted to do a franchise and a film series from that, they could have. But I guess maybe the studio was not happy enough with the returns at the box office, and so it was just a one and done for the film. But we'll see where the series takes us. Before we launch into the specifics, though, about the Spiderwick Chronicles, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are a Dan Reviews It subscriber already, thank you so much for that love when you guys return to check out my videos. But if you're not, please consider subscribing down below there, and click the notification bell too, so you get the alerts for all my new video drops. Or you can just like this video, comment below. That stuff helps the channel out as well. So much like the book and the film, we have the Grace family. I'm not sure if they were named the same. I will admit that in either other, the other media. But right now we have the Grace family in this version, and they move into their ancestral home, unraveling a dark mystery about their great uncle who discovered the parallel and secret world of fairies. So they are, trying to be open to those concepts and seeing what the world brings them. And as stars, we have Lion Daniels, Noah Cottrell, Michaela Lee, and Joy Bryant. Joy Bryant of them is really the only one I recognize. She was on Parenthood, and the other three are the kids. But you also have Jack Dylan Grazer here as Thimbletack, and Christian Slater as the great uncle. And we see him in, flashback form or what have you. Always good to see Christian Slater. I've been a fan, since the 80s, as many have. And he, will pop up in a movie or show every now and then. He does not work a ton. He's not one of these people that releases 4 movies a year. But he's always working on something. And it's always nice to see him pop up. He is definitely a standout of this version. I will say I remember liking the movie version better than this. I saw it one time only, and it was right when it went on DVD, so probably 2008 or 2009 maybe. So it's been a while, but I remember enjoying the film and giving it sort of in the B range, and the fairies were fun, and the voice acting with it was fun. But here, I think they've lost a little bit of that whimsy, let's say. I feel like the plot is taking us in too many different directions, and while trying to sort of focus on the grounded characters and not necessarily the fairy universe. Yes, we get more into that, obviously, as the season goes on, but there's only 8 episodes, so there's only so much time to even do that. But I feel like we're focusing a little too much on the characters and less on the world and the world building. And for people who have not read the books or seen the movie, and this is their first exposure to it, I don't know. I think younger kids may be a little bored and want to get more into the world of the fairies and the fantasy aspect of it, as opposed to, sort of the character building that we see in especially the first few episodes. And look, I get it. We want to appeal to wide audiences and all of that, but I feel like, look, the books have been around for a long time. So if you were a kid when the book series was out, maybe you have kids of your own now that are in like the 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old range. And I think, this might be a little bit heavier for them than the movie was, just because we don't dive immediately, kind of into that fantasy universe. And look, a 2-hour movie or hour 45, whatever it was, obviously, gets to the point a little bit quicker, whereas a TV show can take its time and explore a little bit more. But I just wish they explored the world more as opposed to the grounded characters, because I don't think that's what we're going to be coming to this show for. And there's a lot of examples of these streaming fantasy shows that really kind of thread a nice balance with that, like Lock and Key on Netflix is an example. And I don't remember, but that's probably from a book series too, right? I don't remember though, but there's a lot like that where there's a really nice balance. Here I don't think there is, unfortunately, and I think it may lead to a little bit of boredom, especially from younger viewers with this show. But look, Christian Slater, standout as usual, doing what he does. But like I said, I don't know if this will be getting a season 2. They've certainly left it open for that possibility, and if they kind of stick to more of that really fantasy world, I think they'll get a much better result. This is a pretty middling one for me. I leave the Spiderwick Chronicles with a C. But you can check out all 8 episodes of season 1 now on the Roku channel if you so desire. All right, thank you for watching Dan Reviews It. I'll see you next time.